How are you? You well?
Yes, good. Tell you what, after the sort of nerve-wracking first 10 minutes on it Tuesday against Germany, where we didn't look quite a fade with the system we were playing, and you go,
a bit nervous.
Yeah, and we're going to get into it, and then we sort of grew into it a little bit, and then the players started to believe in themselves, and then when we go 1-0 up, like you think, and then when Muller runs through, everybody and the whole country just holds their breath, and you think like that, and you think, but my fault was, and the mates I was watching it with, when he missed that, I went, do you know what? This could be.
It does. They're the
this
moments,
could be our year.
Yeah, it does.
Because every team that wins major tournaments always has a moment.
In a knockout competition, as it is now, you need a bit of luck.
Yes.
You do.
Absolutely.
You absolutely need a little bit of luck. But the luck of the draw that we've now fallen on that side, you make your own luck in some ways because we top the group. But look, there are going to be stiff tests ahead. But I want to talk about Ukraine. I don't want to think about who we might be facing, whether it be the Czech Republic or whether it be Denmark. I don't want to be looking that far ahead. Who we might meet in the final. You can't help but have a half a glance as to what the other side of the draw looks like. It's very natural, but complacency. I think the only way that England can lose on Saturday is if England turn up, lack of prepreration, believing it's over. Believing that we're good enough to get through to the next round, believing that we're already there. I genuinely feel that's the only way that we cannot beat Ukraine this coming Saturday.
I was lucky enough to do Ukraine, North Macedonia for talkSPORT 2 on the co-commentary. And Ukraine were playing 4-3-3. And they were okay. They beat North Macedonia 2-1. Then I just looked at their team and I just looked at them and thought, well, Yarmolenko, you know what you're going to get. Like, he's obviously very talented. He was playing on the right of the free, coming on his left foot. Then Zinchenko was impressive. Then you got Yarmolenko up front, who looks to get him behind.
He looks decent.
Yeah, in midfield, you got Sidorchek and Stepanenko, who sort of front it for them.
Look at you. Were you on the way in here today? Were you going go through their team? Go on, give me their team now. Rattle it off like you're from Ukraine. Go.
Let's have a go. Bushan.
Yep.
Zabani. Khrushchev, Matvienko, not Matt Bianco, Matvienko. Can you say just a minute? No, it's Matvienko. Then you go Karavayev, Sidorchek, Stepanenko, Shaparenko, Zinchenko, Yarmolenko, Yaremchuk up front. And
we got European football expert Kevin Achard. Can we drop him?
Right.
Get rid of him. Drop him. Take him out the running order. We got Perry Groves.
Andrei Shevchenko.
Oh, that's easy though.
Obviously the manager, but he's changed from a 4-3-3 to basically a 3-5-2. And I think it was because he wanted Yarmolenko to get more. He's playing up front with Yaremchuk, right? So they want him to get on the ball more. That's right. So their spirit is good, right?
Do you know
They've
what?
got a togetherness, but football's quite simple sometimes. If we match their spirit and their togetherness and their attitude,
which we have plenty of,
we have man for man. We've got a far more talented team. And you said there, the only thing that will do us in is if we are a little bit complacent. And that's why I said, producer Rufus tried to change my words, didn't he? He said, bigger game.
He was absolutely being very devious earlier,
Yes,
Rufus.
exactly. And
I came in a little bit late, the Rufus, and he threw you under the bus, didn't he, basically?
But I heard him.
Yeah, you did.
So I was right. So I had to crawl back out the other side. So, okay. And I think there's more pressure on Saturday's game. One, obviously, because it's a quarter-final. Yeah. The expectations of the country have grown, and we are expected to win the game. That's the pressure that these players have to handle.
Is it bigger?
Is it bigger? I think there's more pressure.
See, Rufus is now.
He's
in my ear now, Rufus. He's having a right pop at your ear.
Well, it is bigger because it's a quarter-final.
No, it is. It's big.
Yes.
It is bigger.
And
it is bigger.
Because of the history we had with Germany and the psychological problems that we had, that was England fans, and obviously we're all England fans going into it thinking, do you know what? We're a better team than Germany, but psychologically, can we break down that barrier? And that's what's happened. Yeah. There's no psychological barriers. We know we're a better team than Ukraine, but it's just handling that pressure, and everybody, as you said, everybody doing their jobs.
I have to say, I've seen every single one of the Ukrainian games this year. I don't rate them at all. I think they're a very lucky team. I don't think they're a particularly good side at all. Defensively, I don't think they're great. I don't think they're great going forward. But no, what I'm saying is, this is a game that we can go into knowing, I genuinely believe, knowing we are a better team than them.
Yes.
The Germany game was different because we know they've got players such as Müller, who fluffed his lines. You know, the wing backs that they had, Kimmich on one side, Goossens on the other, was superb against Portugal. Tony Kroos in the middle of Hummels, despite the fact that he's getting on, not the quickest, vastly experienced. Tony Rudiger, Neuer. You know, that team there is a good team. Havertz up top, Werner. This Ukrainian side is nowhere near the level of Germany. Nowhere near it. And I genuinely believe we'll win this game. I think we'll win it quite comfortably.
Right. But would you have said that Switzerland would put France out?
No.
That's the point, because you said, like, Ukraine, man for man, we are better, but they have got players. We mentioned Yarmolenko and Yaremchuk and Zinchenko. You have got players that can hurt you. They have got players.
The Sports Bar with Andy Goldstein and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday night from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.